And we need to use arbitration. We need to use diplomacy. We don't need shock and awe. We need talk and law. That is what we need. And so we have to reject this discourse of violence wherever it is. War, and I say this with full conviction of my words, war is as obsolete in an age in which the atom has been split as bloodletting is to cure the ailments of the body. You cannot cure the ailments of society with war. You cannot eliminate terrorism by terrorizing people. You cannot eliminate terrorism by bombing women and children. You cannot eliminate terrorism by destroying every principle that humanity has been striving to achieve since its inception. All of the great principles that have become common coin in our age, that were the dreams of philosophers 2,000 years ago. They were the dreams of philosophers, and they've become common understandings. We cannot throw any of this away because we have people that are incompetent, people that would not have middle management jobs in corporations. Many of them wouldn't even get past the interviews in those job applications. These are the type of political leaders that we have. We have a crisis. Our political leadership is in crisis. Our commercial leadership is in crisis. Our economic leadership is in crisis. And our religious leadership is in crisis. Because our religious leaders have failed to bring people back to the metaphysics of religion, to the truths of charity, to the truths of love, to the truths of harmony. They use anger, they use revenge, and they use hatred. And we have to drive that discourse out of our mosques, wherever they are. We have to drive that discourse out of our mosques. We have to drive anti-Jewish rhetoric out of our mosques and out of our living room. And I say that with utter conviction. I say that with utter conviction. It is time that we stop demonizing the Jews. And we have to honor the noble Jewish people that spoke out against the tyranny of Israel in the most recent war. Many Jews spoke out. They spoke out with the vilification of their own community, being called self-hating Jews, but they spoke out because they were people that were upholding the virtues of Judaism, the virtues of the Mosaic tradition that believes in justice. And it doesn't just believe in justice for the Jewish people, it believes in justice for the stranger. It believes in justice for the neighbor. That is the religion of Moses that we believe in. We are people of Moses. The Jews are not children of pigs and monkeys, and that should never be uttered on the tongue of a Muslim. They are children of prophets. They are children of Israel, a prophet of God. They're children of Jacob. They're children of Isaac. That's who they are. And so we reject the anti-Jewish discourse. I reject it. I don't want to be part of it. I wasn't raised with it. I was introduced into it when I went to the Middle East and studied in the Arab world. Infected by it, but I reject it. Because I want to see guidance for my Jewish brothers and sisters as much as I want to see guidance for my Buddhist brothers and sisters, for my Christian brothers and sisters. This is what we want. I want guidance, and this is the teaching of my Prophet ﷺ, and I don't want his teaching stolen by anybody and distorted by anybody. I want it restored in its centrality to remind people that he was a mercy to all the world. Our Prophet was a mercy to all the world. And in closing, when I came into the United States from Saudi Arabia,